Awesome, and welcome back to another Breezy Boys podcast.
We're rolling.
We're now it's going. All good. Okay, well, and we're back. Welcome back to a Breezy Boys podcast.
Here we go. Back at it again.
And live recording.
Yeah, for real this time.
For real. I think we've done a fake intro almost every episode.
Yeah, pretty much. I think this was the quickest that we caught it though. Usually we're like 2 minutes in.
Yeah. Usually we're on to like the first topic.
Yeah. We have to go back and get it. But yeah, we figured it out quick this time. So
Yeah, it worked out this time.
Yeah. You get what you pay for with as far as production goes.
Yeah. We don't pay shit, so
No.
that's how we end up with what we got.
Yeah.
We actually have a producer in the house today. Did we
Quick shout out.
hire a new one, or is he a returning one? I don't know. I can't remember.
He's out on work release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just for a few days.
Just for a few days.
Couple weeks maybe.
Nice.
I don't know.
Hey, look at us helping out the less fortunate.
Yeah. What are we talking about today?
Well, did you have anything interesting happen to you this week?
This week, nothing. No, nothing crazy. Just the usual shenanigans.
The usual shenanigans
I don't
of
know. I can't think of anything.
of work and
Pretty boring week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, no, I can't say that anything too exciting happened to me either.
Yeah.
Um,
So we're off to a good start.
we're off to a good start.
That's right.
Why don't we hop back into our topics from last week?
Mm-hmm.
We had started talking about Pokemon.
We were talking heavily about Pokemon.
Yeah.
We kind of I can't remember what the topic was, but we kind of like started on a topic and went from there.
Favorite
so
starter or something.
we were
like
able
that.
to we were able to kill a lot of time with it. I think we've been getting good at not actually having stuff prepared, but really like stretching out
the topics that we do have.
Yeah.
But
So
still keeping
we're
it
good at that.
engaging. I
Yeah.
hope. Let us
Keeping
know
it
what you
relevant.
guys think in the chat or in the comments down below.
If you're awake while
Yeah.
you're watching this.
For those of you who don't know, this is live streamed on Twitch.
That's right.
And then posted on YouTube a couple days later.
Mm-hmm.
So if you either miss part of the episode or are just seeing this on YouTube, tune in to Twitch to see us live. And
That's right.
you can send us questions and topics and all that fun stuff.
And heckle us and
Yeah,
whatever you got to do.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
we're going to talk about some Pokemon again.
yeah, I think so.
Because there's like, games coming out have come out.
Yep.
And
A new
anyway.
Pokemon Legends Arceus came out.
Yeah.
I've picked it up and I've started playing it. I want to say I probably have close to 20 to 30 hours in already.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many days has it been out?
Came out.
Been out a couple
Yeah,
week or two,
almost a week and a half.
week and a half.
Yeah. So, you know,
Commitment.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah, I commit.
Um,
You hear that, ladies?
um, uh, the biggest question I have about that game is like it's supposed to be kind of open world, right? And you're running around the hillside of the Pokemon universe, and there's just like wild Pokemon frolicking and
Yeah.
whatnot, right? So I mean, like in the mainstream like Pokemon games, you have to like you're running through tall grass or something. That's how you trigger an encounter, and then like you throw your Pokemon out and you battle and whatever, right? But here you're kind of just like sharing the world with these Pokemon. You're running around, and anyway, so my question is like it looks like the Pokemon can just like attack you, but can you just like run up and just like smoke a Pokemon in the face? Just throw a right hook and just drop
Well,
him.
you can't throw a punch, but you can like run right up to him and whip a Pokeball at him.
Yeah.
And like
you can't like get physical with these Pokemon yourself.
No, unfortunately. They're like one step away. You can throw stuff to stun Pokemon.
Oh no, my Pokemon are fainted and
yeah, and sticky globs.
I'm on fire and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. They're like one step away.
If it comes down to it, I'm throwing hands. I might not win, but
exactly.
Yeah.
I've yet to black out in the game, which is well, like I've had my party die, but it's weird when your party dies, they just put you back up to full health. But if your character dies, that's when it actually becomes an issue. And I have yet to have that happen.
Sweet.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But
I was the same way, and then I misclicked. I got bravery, so he did fly around pretty high up. I misclicked and I fell off.
Just jumped. Jumped off of the Pokemon you're flying on.
That's fair. I do like the new ride system. It's really quick, easy, and if you need to get out of somewhere, you can do it real quick, which is nice. Well, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. No, I'm
That's pretty cool.
I'm enjoying the game so far.
So you have yet to black out in the game and yet to black out playing the game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've blacked out playing the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
That happens.
I don't.
With 30 hours of play.
Yeah. I don't remember like 25 of it.
When did this Pokemon evolve?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why is this one a different color?
That's not even a Pokemon. What the fuck? That's just a raccoon.
How do they put a raccoon in this game? I would love for them to have like a secret mythical Pokemon that's actually just like just a photograph of an animal.
Real animal.
Yeah. It's like a JPEG of an animal.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just a cat or a fucking pigeon or something.
It's like all the other Pokemon look cute, and then it's just like, you know, like a crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It would be very similar to that. I don't think your mic's on. You gotta hit the little
technical
gearbox.
difficulties. If it's not one thing, it's another.
And then properties. What does it say? Yeah,
all we need
CDL
is just like
2009.
Just a really long stick that like you and I can like hit buttons from here. Oh, we got to figure this out. Producer doesn't have a mic, so that's an issue. You had one job. Or like maybe more than one, but not complicated.
Oh, let's turn down. There we go.
Oh, I think we got it.
We got it.
But the lights aren't on anymore.
Yeah,
What's with that?
I turned those off by accident.
How do we know it's working if the lights aren't on?
I don't know. You gotta be really careful with that mic because it's gonna pick up all of everybody in the room.
Nice.
So yeah, just mute it when you're not using it. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Got
We're
that
solid.
figured out.
We're figured out. We're found out. Yeah. Okay, sorry, we were talking about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Back to that.
Yeah.
Really good game so far.
That's good to hear. So, like last time we were talking about like starting Pokemon and stuff like that. And so, at the end of the podcast, I posed the question, what is your ideal like Pokemon party? Like your 6 Pokemon from, any generation.
Mm-hmm.
And, what would that be? What would that look like?
For sure. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. So I have like kind of like practical like ideas for all of these, right? So number 1 for sure would be my all-time favorite Pokemon, Apom. The little purple monkey guy, and he's got the tail with the hand on it. And that guy for sure. It's going to be
not even evolve it to Ambipom?
No, Ambipom
I kind of hate the design of Ambipom.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They ruined Apom.
Kind of freaks me out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like
Apom. Legends has Apom in it.
Yeah.
And they're running around everywhere.
Nice.
And they're squirrely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Apom can kind of just like sit on your shoulder, and he's kind of like my version of Pikachu, right? Like I would have Apom, but Ambipom's kind of freaky. I think it's like much taller for sure. It's like kind of human sized, or maybe like a little bit shorter, but
I think it's like 4 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah,
around there.
So like not as cute, not as portable. Like I don't know. I don't think it would just like hang on to my back and I'd be walking around with this thing. And
it's probably pretty heavy.
The 2 hand tails is weird. I don't know. I feel like this thing would be like trying to hug me all the time, and I'd be like, no, don't do that. So Apom, yeah, and I would never evolve him. Ever.
That's fair.
Even if he wanted to. Even if there's a fire.
Damn. Holy.
And I think everybody needs a Pokemon that can swim. Because like part of Pokemon is in like the games you have like the hidden moves and stuff like that. You need Pokemon that can do practical stuff and can move you around the world really easily, right? So you get to a body of water, you need a Pokemon that can swim. So I think everyone needs like a water Pokemon, or at the very least just like a Pokemon that can swim.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'd probably go with my favorite starter, Totodile. And
nice.
that would be in my party. If he like evolved to Feraligatr, you can kind of like think he'd be big enough you can ride around on, right? But like I can swim too, so even if he didn't evolve, he can just like pull me along, and
yeah, it's just a little bit
I can grab
faster.
him if I start to panic and drown it. Yeah, so number 1 Apom, number 2 Totodile. Now I always love Pichu. Just so cute.
Pichu's very cute.
Yeah. I wouldn't even need it to like battle or participate in anything. It would just be like a pet. And I would not need to evolve that either. I mean, Pikachu and Raichu are pretty cool too, but I always like Pichu, so that'd be in there too. But just for the aesthetic. After that, I think like even if you need something that can fly too. Like even if it's not something that can like fly you around or like you can ride on.
Yeah.
Something that has some kind of like
flying capability.
But but I also like I really like dark Pokemon and I really like poison. So Sneasel or Weavile would be in there. I was just like really like the look of those, and that's like a solid dark Pokemon. And it's ice, so like if any dragon Pokemon try to fuck with you, you got that locked down.
Do you? There is a new Sneasel evolution,
Oh, sweet.
and it includes one of the typings that you enjoy. So,
Dark and poison.
yeah,
Like Sneasel and Weavile were already dark.
yeah,
So you're saying poison?
yeah,
It combined them.
yeah. They combined them.
Yeah.
When you said dark and poison and then Sneasel, I was
Yeah.
like, dude,
Damn.
no way.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what I've been waiting for. It's my dream Pokemon. And then like, so, Murkrow is a cool, like, dark flying Pokemon,
Mhm.
right? Oh, that's kind of cool looking. That's, kind of looks very cat-like.
Mhm.
I mean, like, even more so than, all right, that's dope.
Yeah.
But so like Murkrow would be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go with Murkrow. Because hear me out. I also really like Tyranitar. I think you
Mhm.
need a big fucking Pokemon too. Everyone needs one that's like too big to take indoors.
Yeah.
Like an Onix or a Gyarados, Charizard, some shit like that. And mine's gonna be Tyranitar. So that's gonna take another slot. And then the last slot, like I said, I like dark, I like poison. I think I need a poison Pokemon. And ghost Pokemon are also very cool. So I would go with like, Ghastly Haunter, Gengar kind of thing.
Mhm.
And that doesn't leave me with any like flying Pokemon, but like Gengar can, and all those guys
Teleport
can,
and
they can
stuff.
levitate and whatnot,
Yeah.
and they can probably just like, I'd make it pick me up and
Oh, totally.
float me around. It wouldn't be comfortable for either of us, but
It
we
is-
could do it.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Pokemon show is also canon, Gengar made Ash fly around with him.
Yeah. That's right. Well, no, he was a ghost though. Ash like died for
Yeah, but that was
for
because
like
of
5
Gengar.
minutes. Yeah.
If you want to fly around with Gengar,
I
just
I
leave your
think you
body
only get like
behind.
maybe one of those. I don't think you can just like, well, time to fly and like hit yourself over the head
Mm.
and then just like come back every time. I think that was a special circumstance. I'm not comfortable with doing that repeatedly.
The lore
But-
of Pokemon is
But I
is
hear
a
you out.
mystery.
Yeah. I don't know. Unless that's just like an ability of the, I don't know. Anyway. So I think that would be my 6. Apom, Totodile, Pichu, Sneasel, Tyranitar, and then like Ghastly, Gengar, like any of those evolutions except Apom's not fucking evolving. No way.
Well, good news for you.
Hit B on that
You
every
can get
time.
every one of those except for Tyranitar in the new game.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I also love that you had the entire Pokemon universe to choose, and you chose like all Johto. Johto, sorry.
Yeah.
Johto, and then the one Sinnoh
Yeah,
Pokemon.
basically. Yeah. I don't know. That was like not intentional, but I was trying to like spread it out, but I don't know. Johto's the best, man.
Mm.
I mean, I'm on the B list on Pokemon riding the bench in the PC. The Krogunk, like Toxicroak, right? Poison and fighting, very cool. Drifloon, another ghost Pokemon that I kind of like and can fly around. How dope would that look? Just like flying around, like hanging onto a
Yeah, 2 of them.
Drifloon.
They steal children.
Yeah, but I'm not a child, so
That's fair.
yeah.
in the Pokemon world, everyone's a child.
Yeah.
Pretty
Which
much.
is really weird. Yeah. Ghost Pokemon are why are like every ghost Pokemon, it's like it steals children, it scares children, it eats children's nightmare. What's the obsession with like ghost Pokemon and children? Why don't they leave these kids the fuck alone?
Because ghosts are meant to like scare children.
Yeah. But like ghost Pokemon are around for the sole reason of
scaring children,
fighting little kids.
Yeah.
Grown-ups can be scared too.
Yeah. Let's not
what's
the term?
That's discrimination.
Yeah.
That's like ageism or
ageism.
Something.
Yeah. Let's not gatekeep.
Yeah. I don't like it. And yeah, there's some like legitimately like scary descriptions of ghost Pokemon. They're like,
yeah,
they're just like grab children, like float away with them, or yeah, I don't know.
It's not good.
Sounds like if I had kids in the Pokemon universe, I would be like, never go out after dark. Don't go into any graveyards or like haunted buildings, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's very
always
true.
Keep a dark Pokemon with you. That's why I like dark Pokemon. Effective against ghosts. It'll fuck them up.
It's true.
Hey, if you got to go out tonight, take Umbreon with you. Pack some heat.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess onto my team. First off, I'm going to start with my favorite. I'm going to start with Cyndaquil. I heavily enjoy the new typing that he gets with his final evolution. Do you care if I spoil it for you?
No, go ahead.
He turns into Fire Ghost.
And Ghost.
I was about to say, you should say spoiler warning.
Oh, well, yeah. It was coming anyways.
Fuck them. They haven't seen it yet. You
might have to pull the battery out of that thing and then put it back in.
That's cool, but we've had a couple Fire and Ghost already. That like when it first happened, with like Typhlosion, that'd be pretty cool. But
none of them were really viable for actual battle though.
I liked Alolan Marowak. I used that.
Oh, right. That was, I completely forgot about Alolan Marowak.
Yeah. He was pretty decent. And yo, that looks sick.
None of those are actually it.
Oh.
You gotta find the one where his flames are out.
Yeah. Find him with fire. But so that's pretty cool. But like, I don't think they need to keep doing Fire and Ghost. Like, we've had a few, and I want to see other combinations. Like, there's a lot of combinations with like Ghost that we haven't really seen, and there's a lot of combinations with Fire that we still haven't really seen, right? So that's pretty cool, but I want to see them combine other stuff.
So yeah, that's him. He's
sweet.
Got these like purple flames coming out now.
Oh, cool.
Cool. When I first saw it, I thought it was poison. I was like, fire and poison would be wild too. That's a typing we haven't seen, I don't think.
I believe there's one, possibly. Is there like some kind of lizard thing or something like that?
Oh,
maybe not.
Right, yeah, Salandit. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first fire poison.
So then like Rowlet, his last evolution is grass and ghost normally, I think, right? So what is it now? Is that it?
Yeah, it's grass fighting.
Okay, cool.
Grass fighting, and then
Oshawott
is dark.
Is water dark, yeah.
Damn. But yeah, there's like there's definitely certain type pairings that they kind of just like keep doing, and let's take an opportunity to do some wild stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They really love that firefighting.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
how many? There's been what 3 starters that end up 4 starters that end up
We did it last
fighting.
episode. We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah. Keeps me up at night, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Um.
Lindsay Liz says, "What's the craziest Pokemon
Hey.
you've ever read?"
Hey, I can see the chat this time. The craziest Pokemon entry, like in the Pokedex.
Yeah.
I don't. Fuck. I'd have to think about that. I mean, like we mentioned, Driftbloom.
After we finish going through the team, we could pull up like some of the craziest ones.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, like I'm not sure if it's in the Pokedex entry or not, but Slowpoke having the like tail that he like sticks in the water and the thing like grabs onto it to become Slowbro.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why is that Shelder? Doesn't look like Shelder.
Yeah,
at all.
it looks closer to Cloyster, but
Yeah,
it's not.
but
It's
still
still not
not.
Cloyster.
Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
A little ridiculous.
Oh, it's pretty wild. But yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, sorry. Go.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah. So I'd pick the Cyndaquil, get my
Mhm.
Typhlosion.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, we're losing cameras. Oh, here we go. I just switch to another camera if we need. For fuck's sakes. Bear with us. This is rough. Yep. We need a like a technical difficulties like slide or sign or something like that. That we can just put up. Oh. Do we got it figured out? Maybe. Yes.
Sorry about that.
All right.
The other camera's not going to work. It died. So. Yeah.
That's my good side too.
This is now you're. It's up a bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
So, the blue light.
Lindsay Liz says, "No dog today. Disappointed."
Yeah.
No. Spike's not here.
No. He's
Not today.
He's not chilling with us today.
Yep.
But yeah. So I'd have the Cyndaquil, Typhlosion
Mm-hmm.
for a water Pokemon. Because I agree with you. You definitely need a water Pokemon. There's so many possibilities for it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus you just need it for type coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's fire, rock, ground.
Yeah.
Good to have.
And my thing is like I kind of want it to be ice as well, which really limits you down.
Yeah.
Because water
It is a good combo. Like
water
Lapras,
and ice.
right?
Yeah.
It's just a solid ice and water
That's
Pokemon.
the way I'm leaning. It's either that or like Walrein,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of like the Walrus Pokemon. Like Spheal, like rolling around and like all those.
Yeah.
But I think I'd have to go with Lapras.
Isn't Corsola maybe water and ice?
No.
Just water.
No. She gets a it gets a water ghost. Galarian
Mm-hmm.
from Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
But yeah. So get that.
Yeah.
Fighting Pokemon. Now, I want a fighting Pokemon on the team just because, like,
they're very good offensively.
Very good offensively, and I think they'd be just like a good practical help for like just heavy lifting.
And I think like there's not a lot of types that are strong against normal, right? Like fighting is. I can't think of anything else that is.
I think fighting is the only one.
And I mean, there's plenty of normal Pokemon, so it's yeah, it's good to have something that can do that for you.
And of course, Steel is always nice to have. Some good defense.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Lucario. Riolu Lucario.
Steel and fighting. Yeah.
Like, because I went into this with a less practical mindset. I'm still very focused on like the battling.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Typhlosion, Lapras, and Lucario. I agree with you that we need some sort of like ghost or something like that.
I think it's nice to have like a ghost, psychic, or dark. And now there's like fairy kind of mixes into that a bit. So at least like one of those just to like match that sort of type. Yeah.
And that's exactly kind of where I was going with that. And actually I like how you mentioned Drifloon earlier, because I've been actually like, especially playing through Sinnoh a lot lately between Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond and then Legends Arceus. Drifloon, the evolution, super good in battle, like just super bulky. Plus, like, it's like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good Pokemon.
So fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
just not for kids.
Yeah, just no kids. No childs.
No kids.
Only childs would fit in the basket of the Drifloon, though.
If you I feel like if you owned one, like you would not be allowed within a certain range of schools.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be like that.
Oh, totally.
I'm not allowed to be this close to a school right now. I've got a Drifloon. I gotta go.
I gotta get out of here.
All my Pokemon are ghosts. I can't be within like 100 yards of a fucking school. Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. So get Drifloon, and then like you said, Psychic Fairy. I was
See, the nice thing I find about like Psychic, Ghost, Dark, and then Fairy as well. Now Pokemon. See, I'll get into this later. I don't want to get too off track, but even like if you know your Pokemon's Dark or Ghost or Psychic, they tend to be able to learn moves from the other types. So like Ghost, for instance, is strong against Psychic but weak against Dark. But Ghost Pokemon can learn Dark type moves. They can learn Psychic type moves. I haven't like played a whole lot, not quite as much since Fairy's been around, but there's probably some of them that can learn Fairy type moves too.
Yes, Psychic and Fairy are very...
Which would let you fight a Dark Pokemon that you would be weak to, but at least you had a move that you would be able to counter with, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, get the Drifloon in there, and then get... I love Ralts. Ralts as a Pokemon, and now I'm split between if I want a Gallade or a Gardevoir. Yeah. I really like Gardevoir for the Psychic Fairy. For the type coverage.
Is it Psychic and Fairy now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ralts
shit. Is Ralts Psychic and Fairy? Okay.
Yeah, they backtracked them to be Psychic Fairy.
Okay,
they backtracked a lot of Pokemon to be Fairy.
Yeah.
just to kind of fill it in.
Yeah. I want to get into fairy a little bit later because I feel like it wasn't a very necessary addition. But anyway.
I'll argue against that, but
Okay,
yeah, we'll
cool.
get into
We
that
can coming
after.
up.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Man, fight night.
Yeah.
Fairy versus not fairy.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, get that, and then
Ralts was pretty sweet in
Hoenn.
Hoenn, like Ruby and Sapphire and
Yeah.
Emerald. Cause it was a little bit of like a later catch, I think. No,
you could get it really early on, but it was a
Okay.
hard.
it was hard to evolve.
It wasn't hard to evolve. It was, well, it's kind of like Magikarp and Abra, as that
Mm-hmm.
they really don't have like
Yeah.
good moves off the start.
Yeah.
But you could catch it early, but it was just really hard to find
Mm-hmm.
because it had, I think it was like a 1% spawn rate
Yeah.
in
Ralts.
Ralts. Yeah,
But-
or like it was like a 1 to 5% something
Yeah.
in there. In
But
the
I do
originals.
remember it being a pretty decent end game Pokemon. Like as
Mhm.
far, I mean, just Gardevoir was around at that point, but
Yeah.
Gardevoir was pretty.
I think like Ralts knew teleport and pound, and like that was it. And calm,
Yeah.
like all the other stuff was like calm mind and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Lindsay Lins replied, "If you guys had to choose one type to be as a trainer, what type would it be?"
Yeah. Get into that
Yeah.
just as, or I
I
don't
got-
know. Do
I
we
got
want to
one
answer
more.
that now or?
I got one more Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we can get into that and into the fairy typing.
Yeah.
The last one that I'm split. I kind of want Scyther Sizer.
He's cool. I'm not super big into bug Pokemon,
Yeah.
which kind of like Scyther's pretty sick, but yeah, and then but like Caesar being like bug and steel,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but it also
But it really limits you to fire.
yeah.
It
You're
will
fucked on fire.
fuck you up. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it would be like a cool Pokemon to have.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah, I'll just stick with that.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For type to be as a
Yeah.
trainer.
What would you
I've
if you
been talking
like in
for
the
a while.
Pokemon
You go for
world?
it.
There's the you run into certain trainers and they they like they're called something, and that kind of like base or is like what kind of Pokemon they use typically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like gym leaders and stuff. So like as far as the games go, not really in the shows, but in the games, like a lot of trainers pick a type of Pokemon to like specialize in, right?
Mhm.
So that's a good question. So like I said, I really like I like dark Pokemon, I like poison Pokemon. Water's pretty cool too, but like I like to think of the types of trainers in the games that usually have these Pokemon, right? So there's always like the rocker types, right? That they have like electric. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that would be kind of cool too. But yeah, I would and then there's like the punks that have poison. I would definitely do that. That would be me. Or dark. So I would go poison or dark would be what I would do, I think.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Personally, I always kind of liked the like artist like one. They always just get Smeargle. Which is just kind of like one of those like throwaway Pokemon.
Yeah, he's not really good or anything,
No,
but he's pretty cool.
he's cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fuck Sizer. Like I'll put Smeargle on my team because
Yeah.
like why not? He's like plus he's kind of like a monkey almost,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I like monkeys.
You gotta have a monkey Pokemon.
Yeah.
At least one.
See, I was thinking about putting Chimchar because I also like Chimchar. I also like Torchic.
Yeah.
But like we were talking about firefighting being overused, and I'd prefer my fire to be with something else.
Go with Chimchar, Torchic, Tepig, and the cat that like Incineroar.
Oh yeah,
that evolves into
Incineroar.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Even though he's fire dark.
Is he fire dark?
Isn't Incineroar? See, yeah, we had this conversation last time.
He's fire dark because
when
they announced it.
Double check.
I know this because when they announced it, everyone started making fun of them. That we got another firefighting type, and they're like, no,
because
dark.
And like you play him in Smash Bros, and he's like, a wrestler, and shit like that. But okay, yeah. When we were talking about that last, like I wanted to say fire and dark, but then I was like, I don't know. He seems like he's fire and fighting, but yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he seems more like he almost seems dark and fighting, but I mean, obviously he's fire.
Yeah, fire dark.
Yeah, there you go. But then, like, why does he look like a wrestler? Stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Well,
because they were gonna make him a fighting type, but they're like,
they just like changed it last minute. They're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah. Did you decide on a type?
Oh, on an actual type?
Yeah.
I would probably pick like fire or steel.
Yeah.
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 I'd be torn between those two.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to have like themes too, right? Not just types. So there's plenty of monkey Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
On kind of the same like track of thought, what 6 monkey Pokemon that you would have in your party? I mean, again, like, I'd go with
Can
Apom.
you pull up monkey Pokemon? Chimchar.
There's
like
Mankey,
Primeape,
right? There's the 3, the like
Smeargle,
water, fire, and grass. What were they called?
Oh, Pansear, Pansage, and
Yeah.
Panpour.
Yeah, those guys.
There's Vigoroth.
Oh yeah, Vigoroth's cool.
I love Slaking.
Yeah.
Slaking would definitely be on my team too.
Yeah, man.
He'd be on my bench.
Yeah. He'd be in the PC.
Darumaka is a monkey apparently.
Yeah, I guess he's kind of ape-like.
Monkey-ish.
Yeah.
Oranguru and Pissimium.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would probably I would go with Apom, Slaking, Chimchar, Grookey, and probably Panpour.
Yeah. I like it.
I thought there would be some more Pokemon.
I felt like there were more, but maybe like, I don't know. You think these things and then...
Going off of what you said about Apom, I think the thing that makes it weird is the fact that he has like the nose imprint and then his eyes are really far away.
The nose makes it scarier. I mean, like Apom's eyes are kind of far away, but yeah, you're right. It's the nose, the like the lines in its head to make it look like it's got like
age
bangs or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but it's much more. I wouldn't take that to a school either. Yeah, it's definitely the nose.
Yeah.
throws it off.
Without the nose, it would be okay.
And that the like alfalfa hair is a little
Yeah,
a little
the
excessive.
bowl cut look is a little.
Yeah. Also, like those hands don't look usable at all. Like at least Apom kind of like it's quite round, but kind of I don't know. Those hands just look more fat and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Weird.
I don't like it.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah.
New Apom evolution. That's what we need. There's
Mm-hmm.
I think there's sometimes there's like Pokemon or like evolutions that's like nobody asked for that. But then there's ones where we're asking for a new Apom evolution.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or like a Banky Primeape. Something new with them. That would be cool.
No doubt.
When are we gonna see the couple last EV evolutions, just to finish off the whole types?
What's that?
Like the EV
The EV
evolutions.
evolutions, because they don't have a fighting type. They don't have a.
Well, there's a
Ghost type.
few that they don't have. I mean, there's more types than what Eevee is, or like Eevee evolves into, right?
Yeah, but like, Eevee's the evolution Pokemon. The premise was that he'd have each evolution.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I thought.
Well, he
they'd
only
put-
started out with 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they can always make more Eevee types. That's always people always like that.
I was kind of surprised. I thought they'd put a new one in the Arceus game.
Mm.
I thought that they would do like even like a ghost, or not a ghost, because they already have dark. They don't really need a ghost.
Yeah,
But they could have done a ghost.
They could do it.
A poison would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Poison Eevee, straight poison.
Yeah.
Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, why do you hate fairy type?
I don't hate fairy. I don't think it was a very necessary addition. There's certain like kind of the smaller, cuter Pokemon that they made fairy. I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But I feel like there's a few like it's almost too close to psychic with a few Pokemon. Like they've turned a few psychic Pokemon, they've just like added them fairy, like Ralts. Where I think like Ralts was just fine as psychic by itself. I think like fairy was good for like I think what Meryl became like
water
and fairy.
Clefairy.
Clefairy. You know, that's good. That Clefairy is way more of a fairy Pokemon than it ever seemed like normal, you know.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, Jigglypuff.
They didn't need to change Mr. Mime.
Togepi. Yeah, again, I think was Mr. Mime psychic or normal?
Psychic.
Yeah. So I think he was just fine psychic. Yeah, I don't know. I guess
Mawile they didn't have to change to fairy, I don't think.
Yeah, he was steel.
He was just a straight steel.
Yeah.
Granbull, like Snubbull and Granbull. That
one made sense to me.
That one made sense to you.
So I guess the only one really like Mr. Mime and Ralts.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it seemed a little too close to psychic to me. Whereas I think they could have maybe come up with a completely different like type, like something just way more wild, right? But yeah,
I don't know.
It was a good counter to Dragon and Dark for sure.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's a good counter, and that's why I like it in the game.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I just maybe wish it was like a different type.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. As far as like combat goes, I think it balanced stuff out pretty good, and it like kind of threw
I think
off.
They also made a fairy choice just to like try to bring in a little bit more girl audience as well at the time, because they were losing a lot of their like Pokemon was kind of going downhill when they introduced fairy. Like downhill as in like what the downhill that Pokemon being the biggest brand in the world, right?
Yeah,
but trying to open up to encourage like a little bit of more both genders.
Yeah. And then I'm kind of surprised like Pichu wouldn't be fairy, or I don't know, some of those baby evolutions, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, how are we for time? How much longer do we want to do this shit? We have 10 minutes? So we're at 50 minutes. Okay,
cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. We could just end it there. We did a like 45-minute one last week. Just
hard stop.
A hard stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck this. We're done.
Okay, we're out. Catch us next week, 10:30 Monday.
Oh, next week's Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. We'll do a Valentine's Day episode.
Valentine's Day special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I think I'll dress up.
You're gonna dress up?
Yeah.
You're gonna take me out on a date? Are you my Valentine?
Sure.
Nice.
You're gonna dress up. I'm expecting like Don Cherry dress up.
Play
like,
hard to get
full
though.
Heart like suit.
Yeah. I can't afford that.
Yeah. We got a budget.
Yeah.
We're already spending some of it on our producers, so
that's right.
Maybe we'll fire him for next week and
get better wardrobe for the Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
so we can do some like Valentine's
We got one last question before we sign off.
Themed episode.
What's your favorite enemy teams? Like Team Magma, Team
Aqua? Dude, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I was talking about this last night. What do you think?
Ooh. I gotta go to Team Magma. I really like Team Magma.
The Team Magma and Aqua was very cool, like the competing teams. That was pretty sick.
Because that was the first time they introduced the competing teams.
Yeah. I thought it was a little like naturally it was like Team Magma is like, Pokemon that are typically fire and ground is what but just any like land Pokemon. And then like Team Aqua is like, water Pokemon. And there was never a third team, right, in Emerald. It was just those two. But they were like fighting each other, I think, in Emerald, right? Whereas in the other ones, you just saw one or the other. But like the whole story, like in that region, like Rayquaza was kind of like the whatever represented like all the sky Pokemon. Kyogre was like the water Pokemon. Groudon was like land Pokemon. Anyway, I feel like Team Aqua was limited to, just Pokemon in the water. So, mostly that's going to be water Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then you get a few other types in there. Whereas like Team Magma had way more. They used a lot of fire Pokemon. And like I said, a lot of ground too, I think. But they could use rock and grass, and maybe they wouldn't use grass that much, but like they had way more to choose from. And I feel like Team Aqua was just a bunch of chumps. Like you picked the wrong side in that battle. Pokemon in the water.
Yeah, most of the water Pokemon are kind of trash.
Yeah. So it would have been cool if there was like a third team that was like grass or something like that. But yeah, very cool. My favorite was in Sun and Moon. The Team Skull, I think. That's what they were called, right? And they kind of just like rapped all the time and shit like that. I like their style though. I like how they like dressed up, and I
couldn't get into like any of the stories of the like last 3 generations because it just seemed like the plot was just so like bland.
They're getting away from like gang stuff. Like Team Aqua, Team Magma were trying to do like criminal stuff, like Team Rocket, but then like Team Skull were just like these like kind of bad guys.
What was more
Yeah.
gang than Team Skull though?
Yeah.
Right? Like
It's
they
all about
looked-
Team Yell,
They were
Team Shout, or
They
whatever.
were
and-
Team Shout or
gang.
yeah,
whatever.
Team
all the
Shout,
way.
where they just like cheered you on.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, just all the teams, they just seem very childlike lately. And
I don't know. I think they've. Yeah, like Giovanni was a good like villain, but
Yeah.
Team Rocket's always been fucking useless, and
yeah,
they're adults, but they're very
Yeah.
childlike.
that's fair.
But yeah,
Do you remember Team Galactic and Team Plasma?
yeah. Team
Yeah.
Galactic's in Sinnoh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Plasma's the one Gen 5, right?
That
Yeah.
was,
Black and white.
black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white.
I really like their Black and White's like bad guys Team Plasma, because they were just like talking about the liberation of Pokemon and how they should be in balls or like need to fight.
Rise up against your
Yeah,
human
Or, like, just-
overlords.
rising up. I really like that plot point, and then turns out like the bad guy at the end was being used. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played Black or
I
White
never played
yet.
Black and White.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
never finished
only generation I never touched.
it. I never finished it. I couldn't get into Black and White.
Yeah.
Did you play? You probably didn't play Black and White 2 either. No.
No, yeah, I missed that whole like both of those, but then I came back for X and Y.
Mm.
X and Y was before Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Right? And then it was Sun and Moon.
I never finished X and Y either.
Mm.
And then Sun and Moon I didn't finish. But I finished Sword and Shield, and I'm planning on finishing Arceus. And I finished I think I finished Pearl. I'm still trying to beat Diamond, but I put that kind of on hold.
Mm-hmm. Which one's harder? Diamond or Pearl?
I think Pearl was, because it was my first time going through Sinnoh, like after so long.
Yeah.
And it was kind of tough.
All right.
Connecting to Arceus and Diamond and Pearl, have you noticed the ancestors of people from Diamond and Pearl that are in the game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. But yeah. Yeah, I guess we can end it there.
It's enough of this shit.
Cool.
I'm done for today.
All right. See you guys.
Signing off. Bye.